Me. Blah, blah, blah.
Right. We're
Well,
live,
something's
guys.
not working.
So,
Woo! Is it working?
yeah, it's ding ding. There you go. All right.
Because it's not going all the way.
Yeah, it's doing something.
Okay.
It's fine. All right. Well, we'll find out here shortly. So,
You want to put that over there?
get that out of your way. Yeah. Live from Studio 511. It is the 232nd edition of Houston Wrestling Radio. This is Abel.
That's Arnold.
That's Chris.
He didn't get the memo.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Oh, I guess you were trying to volley back and forth there.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm trying to.
Oh, he was making sure that our show was actually working.
Yeah.
That's what you.
It's working.
It's working.
We're good.
We're good. All right.
Where the hell did all of your hair go?
It's gone, man. Life, stress.
You got that Bosley comb over.
Yeah.
Don't try to take any advice from this guy.
It
If
goes
anything,
out.
the one thing you should take from him is just wear a hat.
I always wear hats for that same reason.
Well, see, the last few weeks we've been wearing hats.
Yeah.
And we keep wearing the same hat. Like
Yeah.
your Astros hat, I wear an Astros hat. Texas.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, y'all wear the same hat. That shit must be contagious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get the fuck away from me with your hat.
That's what it was.
Not even same style, same actual hat.
Yeah. We just like kind of snuggled up.
We're not men of many hats.
Right. We're men of one hat. So thank you so much if you're tuning in today to this buffoonery we got going on here. If you are watching us instead of the Rockets game, thank you. Thanks.
We have an hour and 15 minutes because that's when the match
Oh,
happens.
is that when it starts?
So we need to hurry
up.
up.
All right, so we're your pregame before the Rockets. So if you're joining us live, thank you so much. I got you pulled up here on the YouTube.
I'm Barkley. He's Shaq. He's the white guy, Ernie.
He's
Ernie.
That's terrible.
Ernie Johnson right there.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to get involved while you're watching us live, please do so right here. You just got to be logged in onto your YouTube account, and then you could call us out on our bullshit, ask us questions, fact check us, whatever you like. I'll try to involve you in the show. I'll read it here in the live chat, and boom. If you're not watching live and watching on delay, hey, that's okay. You can still interact with us on Facebook, facebook.com/Houston Wrestling Radio, or on Twitter @HWrestlingRadio. So,
Charles. I heard you got churros finally.
Oh, they were great.
delicious.
Backlash.
Back.
I'm sorry. Payback.
Yeah. Payback rash.
Yeah.
All right. Payback. Overall, I feel like it was decent. I didn't sit there and like say, "Oh God, I hate this" or whatever. But I was like, okay. All right. And like that was it. Like I felt there were solid matches, but nothing that was like over the top.
Yeah, I expected like just a good long episode of Raw. Like I said, I got an okay episode of Raw.
Yeah.
All right, let me run down the matches, and then you see if you feel the same way. Jericho made Owens tap. Aries wins by DQ. Cesaro turned heel. New women's champ. The first half of the House of Horrors. Rollins rolls up Joe. The Maharaja arrived in the second half of the match, and then the Roman Empire fell magically. Now, with all that refresher, do you still think it was
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I didn't come out of the pay-per-view going, "Oh yeah, oh."
That wasn't a SmackDown pay-per-view.
Yeah, I was like, well, at least I'm not crying, you know. Like, I wasn't completely disappointed. I guess it's good. That's a step in the right direction.
What's the first thing that stood out to you after Payback was over, Arnold?
Being pleasantly surprised of the finale of like the end of the match. Just they let Braun be Braun and just let him do his thing. And I just have to add the last. I laughed so hard whenever they were loading him. I'm
not done with you.
Boom, and he missed and he fell into a bunch of the boxes. Oh my God, I laughed so fucking hard at that. I was a little drunk, so I probably laughed harder than I would have. But it was funny as hell. It was perfect.
When Bray walked out of the limousine heading in towards the arena, and I saw that wall of boxes, I was like, it's gonna come into play. That's a horrible Mexican moving film. And it's like, let me make sure Abel's at the apartment.
Yeah. If you've ever moved, you don't stack them.
Don't do that.
But
if they're empty, hey, they're empty.
Yeah.
What do you remember the most from Payback?
You know what? Let's get into the House of Horrors.
That's
Shall
certified proof that it was a glorified episode of Raw.
Yeah.
Because that sucks to people that paid their hard-earned money to watch 15 minutes of a match not happen in front of them.
Right.
Happened maybe a day or two before.
Yeah.
It was a week because it was when they were still in Kansas City.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Orton still had that 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was at night, but it was daylight in California.
Right.
So that made no sense.
Yeah.
The
So
match was it was bad. It was
you know what I felt like it was? It felt like it was their attempt of total nonstop deletion for them to do it and show, hey, we could do it just as good or better.
You know what it reminded
It
me
was their
of?
attempt. But
Stone Cold Pillman. He has a gun.
yes,
That was
Yeah, that
bad.
could be it too.
But that was good because it was 90 something.
like
This is 2017.
if this was a 2-hour movie that you went to the theater, you knew it was a B movie, it was WWE film starring Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, and that's it.
12 rounds, part 5.
Yeah, or whatever, or like See No Evil 4 or something. You know, if that's what
Still
this
see no
was.
evil.
Yeah, that's, Evil starring John Cena. If that's what this was, and this was like the climax scene or whatever, I'll be like, okay, whatever. They're fighting in the thing and whatever, and it's believable. But
Yeah.
this wasn't that. This was in the middle of a pay-per-view. It was supposed to be a match that started in the House of Horrors and ended in the arena with presumably a 1, 2, 3 like normal. Like, no, this did not work. What I really expected more to happen was, especially after they said that it's going to start in the House of Horrors and end in the arena, was that there was some sort of weird abandoned, not even a house, but like a building or something like across the street. And you saw them wrestling and fighting or whatever, and then they kind of made their way back to the arena and then into through the back and then into the actual ring or something like that, but have it be like a Falls Count Anywhere kind of match, but that's not what this was. This was a pre-tape vignette, them attempting to do WWE films. It fell flat, man. It wasn't.
There was nothing good about that.
They try to have the best of both worlds, and that's what TNA did right with the Hardys.
They went all crazy
they went
from start to finish.
Complete this way.
But they also knew that they were kind of making fun of themselves.
Yes.
The WWE took themselves too serious, which way it failed.
Yes, I agree.
The moment that it lost me was in the first minute. Seeing Randy Orton come out of a limousine without a T-shirt, with no shirt,
leather,
with
no
a
shirt.
soundtrack that
idea.
sounded like it came from Trent Reznor if Trent Reznor was dropped on his head as a baby. Like, it didn't make any sense.
Who was playing the song? Did he have a boombox?
No. At least I like the fact that, if I remember correctly, there was no commentary and there was no crowd noise.
Right.
So if you were going down that path, you should have just kept it all there.
Yes.
It should have just been in there, and if Bray left the house and they set on fire, then that's
fridge
it.
on top of him should have been the end.
Yeah.
Which, again, if this was a match, what were the rules of the match? I can't remember what it was that the girls were watching. I want to say it was like AfterBuzz TV or something like that. And I don't want to just like steal their idea, but this was just a really, really good point. If it was a match, which it was, then why the hell was Bray Wyatt just trying to freak out Randy Orton, teleporting, appearing, and disappearing? Why wasn't he trying to pin the guy?
Yeah.
Why wasn't he trying to like win the match?
This was a match where you were supposed to get your payback and beat the fuck out of Randy Orton, and you didn't.
It said he was just trying to be spooky.
That didn't work.
And
at
it's not even
WrestleMania.
October.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the devil's advocate, if you have a cage match and people are escaping the cage, that's kind of part of the rules. So you can't really knock that too hard.
Yeah.
So it just they should have just gone either one way completely or the other way completely. Like if it would have been a shitty match in front of the audience from start to finish,
they could have had a good match just like that.
Yeah.
Just a revenge grudge match, that would have been fine. The ending with the Singh brothers and that would have been
saved it for me.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I was going to
Exactly.
say. When Jinder showed up, when the Singh brothers showed up, and then Jinder subsequently after that, I was like, yes, this is what I want to see. This is great. Bray is going to get the win. Bray's going to get a meaningful win over Orton. Yeah, sure, it's not for the title, but by that point, I was already over it.
Yeah.
And you know what? This is making this is making Jinder look strong, look like a threat, look like, hey, why are you overlooking me and paying attention to your stupid grudge match when I have your belt, literally have your belt, and you're supposed to be defending it against me? And you know what? Don't forget about me. Boom. Oh, man, I thought that was a great booking there at the end, but that was at the end after 2 segments of shit.
And a match in between, Joe Rollins.
Right?
Yeah.
Which, again, oh, God, again, if you're going to, like, try to keep to kayfabe, at least somewhat suspend disbelief a little bit, you're not going to have a full-length match in between another match. Because, like, if this was real, if this was a real thing where, hey, you're going to start a match off-site and then make your way onto site, you don't know how long it's actually going to take for those other 2 dudes to show up. So why are you going to know that you're going to have a match in between? Because you know it's going to, unless it's, like, timed.
Well, they announced it. That's actually the part that I liked. Like, am I going to wait here for 20 minutes of popcorn while Bray hits the 405 into the 1 into the San Jose? Like, what the? It actually made sense that there was stuff in the middle, but it just.
And no, it made sense that there was stuff in the middle, that there was filler, but the fact that they had, like, start to finish with full entrances, and it just so happened.
Well, Bray had the full entrance. Randy didn't.
Well, no, I meant the Joe Seth match. Full entrances, start to finish.
Yeah, what if they would have made their way to the ring during the middle of the fight?
That's my point. That's my point. Like, if this was real and you don't know when they're showing up because they're making their way, why risk it as a realness, whatever, to have a match in between when you don't know how the timing's going to work out? Like, if they had other filler, like, oh, well, we're going to interview so-and-so, or we're going to have, this backstage segment with the interview, and then here comes Bray and Orton just brawling along. Oh, crap, I guess they're back. Yeah. Now it made more sense, but.
What about Joe Rollins, since we're on the subject?
They did what I said they were. They put on a good match with no type of story, with no nothing. They just, hey, that's a good match. The roll-up win was good because it protected both of them.
Yeah.
Solid match. Nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less. Solid match.
I agree. I don't think there's a whole lot more that I can really add to that. It was solid. It was what I expected.
They found a way to add to it the next night, but that's going in. Yeah. But still, for what Payback was, that was serviceable.
It was what it needed to be.
Yeah.
Thumbs up or thumbs down on the Bayley loss?
1,
2, 3. Whoa!
Well, he's the Bayley mark.
I'm a Bayley mark, but for a couple of reasons. But I'm kind of unsure about my reasons as well because, okay, Alexa established on SmackDown.
All right.
Here, she comes in, wins, bam, but it's just kind of like a bam, you know what I mean? Didn't have a story. The storyline was blah at best because it was a 1 week storyline. All she said was, "I bet you've never kissed a boy." You know what I mean? That was in essence the only thing I remember of their build-up. So to me, too early for the title change. I hate that they do people wrong in their own state, in their home city. I hate that. That's just personal. That's why it's a down for me. If it was anywhere else, I'd be like, fuck it. But this made me like, dude, they made Bayley shirts specifically for San Jose.
Yeah.
You're gonna walk away, hell yeah, I wore the shirt when she lost. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that makes sense.
That was like the pissing in the cornflakes for that. Overall, they put on a fucking match. They put on a great match. Alexa and Betty, their chemistry was just like that, instant. And that elbow drop that Bayley dropped was better than any one I've ever seen I've seen in a while. A good, solid elbow drop. And Bayley gets better throughout the match, on every match in general. But in pay-per-view, she just brings it a little bit extra. That's why I like Bayley, because she's hard work paying off as far as ring work. But Alexa, I'm glad that she's a champion. It's just I didn't want it there.
Okay.
If she would have won it next month or even the next day, cool. But the San Jose thing lost me.
I feel you on most of that stuff.
However,
you
voted thumbs up. So.
I voted thumbs up. I get the thing about the hometown person not winning. You know, I don't know why WWE all of a sudden has this stick up their ass about making sure that the hometown person loses, because that's what. I mean, dude, the reason why people watch wrestling is because they want stories. You know,
feel good.
Feel good stories of good and evil, stories of like like any other movie. How many movies end with the bad guy winning? Not very many. Now, I understand that this is wrestling. It's not like a movie per se, because sometimes you got to have the bad guys win so that when the good guys win, it's even better.
Yes.
But the having the good guys win when it's even better, when's it ever going to be any more better than when in their own hometown?
Yeah.
And if it was like 50-50 toss-up, okay, but that's not how it's been in the recent like 4 or 5 years. If you're in your hometown, you're losing. You're losing. It's been maybe 80-20%. You know, if you're in your hometown, you're gonna lose, and it's like arbitrary. You know, especially with the Bailey storyline where it was like,
that you built that around it. You built everything around it.
This was the time to pull the trigger to let Bailey win it. However, with me being over that fact that there, you know, of course, you know, it's in a hometown, whatever, blah blah blah. Me being over it and not being from San Jose, so I don't really give a fuck. Is that, God damn it? As much as you are a Bailey mark,
he's hard on for Alexa.
An Alexa mark.
Yeah.
That much more.
I have
dude.
nothing. Trust me, I have nothing against Alexa, but yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Maybe that's planning a bigger story.
Yeah.
What if every time Bailey goes to San Jose, she just can't get it done? Because, dude, she just got to Raw, and already she's broken Charlotte's undefeated streak. She's defended her title successfully at WrestleMania, and then she goes to her hometown and damn near main events the pay-per-view. And so, how are you gonna bust your load so quick? You know, so push that aside.
You're
Give
right.
it a couple of years.
What is there left to do?
If you're gonna do everything you're gonna have to hit the bricks somewhere else.
And you know what? A face as facey as Bailey, I hate to say this, she needs something to chase.
Yeah,
she can't be on top the entire time.
That aggressive side of her came out.
That's true.
So maybe this is, you know,
but I can't see Bailey not. I can't see Bailey being on top, being the super Bailey, like Super Cena, kind of beating everybody. You know, she needs to have underdogginess to her. Conversely, on Alexa, I can't see Alexa's attitude and her spunk work if she's always fucking losing.
Yeah.
She needs to, kind of like Kevin Owens, she needs to have the title with her. She needs to have the winning streak behind her. That way, when she pops off at the mouth and says, hey, I'm better than you, she backs it up.
Not to mention that when she gets beat, it means something. You know, at some point, if everybody beats Alexa, then she's like everybody else. And if everybody's the same, then what's the point of watching?
It's like Charlotte.
Yeah.
When she gets beat, oh shit. You know?
Yeah. Now, what about you?
You know what? I was pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
I was hoping that Alexa won the title because for her to come from the other brand, former world champion, already in the main event, already in the title scene, it would have been so deflating to have her lose and have to see her work her way back up somehow. Like, there's very few times, not that I see it exactly the same way, but there's very few times, like when you know that Samoa Joe is undefeated in TNA and he's got a title shot, you need to fucking pull the trigger and do it. Because once you wait too long, you might not have the same target. It might not be as rewarding. With Alexa, at this moment, she had to have won the title in front of the biggest audience, which is Monday Night Raw. They don't have that kind of audience on NXT on the network. They didn't have that kind of audience in SmackDown, even though SmackDown, we all agree, has been the better show since this draft pretty much started, with people that they didn't even think would get that high. You know, so for her to be on the biggest platform, on the flagship show, she had to have won that match that night. Otherwise, if she won it the next day, it wouldn't have been as impactful.
Okay.
So
I agree.
That but you want to is that the match of the night? Was that the best match?
No,
on the card?
I don't know, man, because he said that you have to have a feel good moment. Who the fuck didn't feel good to see Roman Reigns get the shit beat out of him by Braun Strowman?
I loved it. I loved every minute of that match. I loved it.
He was sadistic,
so much. It was, oh man, it was so good.
All right.
And are we moving to that?
We're there.
I guess so. Okay. It wasn't me. And I'm not sure if it was either one of you. It may have been one of the girls. Who posted the article on HWR talking? Was it you? It was you.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that
Roman Rage?
The Roman Rage. Is the Roman Rage too much, basically, is what the article was.
What does that mean?
Saying. Basically, the premise of the article is that, hey, everybody's hating on Roman and they're chanting, you deserve it, while he's getting beaten to a bloody pulp. But, hey, there's a kid in the front row who I was that kid 20 years ago with Sting.
Yeah.
You know,
imagine if somebody fucked up my moment with Sting, would I still be a fan that I am now or whatnot?
Do you agree with that article?
Man, it's a fine line, dude, because like I said, there has to be something for everyone.
Right.
So just like there has to be something for that kid, there has to be something for the guys that just want to see somebody big and strong beat the shit out of somebody else that's big and strong. Like watching Klitschko get the knock the fuck out and have Mauro orgasming over it on commentary the entire time. Some people want to see that, just like some little girls want to see Bailey wrestle, just like some little boys want to see freaking Austin Aries and TJP because they're the same height. There's something for everybody.
All right.
And it sometimes conflicts, just like, oh my God, Bailey, yay! But, you know, if you're not in San Jose, if you're in New York, or if you're in Chicago, or if you're in Miami, or if you're in St. Louis, and you're getting bored of the yay, Cena's adopted niece, no, you're going to start booing her. So that's where the conflicts lie. It's all about taste, though. You know, it's one thing to say, like, yeah, Roman sucks or whatever, but I'm not going to fucking like start cussing shit out at him when I'm not going to use profanity and cuss shit out when there's a little kid there and he's already getting into it. That's his moment. Going back to the example of WrestleMania in Dallas, as soon as Roman had his little girl on stage and they shared the moment together, there wasn't booing. Yeah. And then as soon as the little girl went off stage and Roman got back up on the ramp, you motherfucker! You know, it just depends on people's perspective on it.
This is the backlash for you over pushing him and shoving him down, the IWC's throat, shoving him down everybody, having him go, end the Undertaker. This is him. You were getting what you deserve. Not him, but creative is. Because they're probably all like, what the fuck? Why is this happening? Because I don't want to think they're that stupid, but I think they're that stupid. So like, I think they're like, oh my God, nothing we're doing is working. Yeah. This would have been the perfect thing to get him back into like good graces with everybody. Having him be like, oh, I feel sorry for you, but nobody felt sorry for him. Everyone was chanting, "You deserve it." Yeah, because he did.
As far for me, even on not a personal level, but something further than just what's on television. It's one thing if he wins all the time and he's the next Hulk Hogan or whatever, but it's documented on this show several times, and for me, my opinion of Roman Reigns might never change. You know, it's one thing if creative is doing this and wants to make him the next superhero. But if you're an actor off screen and you're in a position of if you have a star position on this show and you do something stupid like fail a drug test, you don't deserve to be in that position. If the company was neglected of that and continued to not only push him, but push him even further, then that's where I think some people, at least for me, where I don't give a fuck if he like beat Steve Austin.
Yeah. It's like, man, I'm doing the right
every
things,
dead wrestler came from the dead and raised his hand and gave him, hey, it's okay to like him because we like him and you like us, so you in turn should like him. Yeah. Never.
It kind of goes back to what Becky said on Talking Smack last week.
Oh yeah,
set the example. I want to be a role model. I want to be, I want to do things the right way. And kids are seeing, dude, you can still fuck up, and as long as you have the look. It's all right. You're okay. And that's what high school is. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I just see him as, that cool guy. You know what I mean? That gets no fucking like repercussions for his actions. Yeah. But
as long as he wins scores the winning touchdown and gets us the state championship, he can be
exactly. But one thing, because I want to parallel him to the Super Cena stuff from like the mid 2000s and all that stuff and on. One thing I read, maybe again, this is me being in and out as in my 20s.
Or I don't drunk last night.
Yeah, or I don't remember him being this level as far as like hatred for him getting like his ass whooped and stuff like that. This level, I know people didn't like, people like when he got his ass whooped, but this level,
it's probably close. But I think the reason why we haven't seen that with Cena back then about this level of hatred or this level of glee when he's getting his ass whooped is because Cena never got his ass whooped.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at.
Cena never got
That's what I'm getting at. So this might be a good thing.
It might be. But what I want to draw more parallels to is more of die, Rocky, die. People were chanting for the dude's death.
Yes.
They wanted The Rock to, he wasn't The Rock at the time, but they wanted him to die. Yeah. Of course, this is the Attitude Era, different time, different place, blah, 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 blah. But
and he made it work.
He made it work. But, man, he really spun that around. And then
if Roman would just spin this.
But I don't know if he's as talented on the mic, personality, charisma-wise, to pull it off the way The Rock did.
He's an natural asshole. He will pull that off.
asshole, but not babyface.
No,
I don't think
no.
we'll ever cheer for the guy. I think they're strapping a rocket to the moon for this guy to be a badass heel. He's going to be a heel that everyone will fucking
This has
hate.
been the plan with him since day one.
That-
CM Punk said it
Is it?
himself. Whenever they debuted and they beat him, whatever, they did something, and they were like, "Hey, make sure you make Roman look strong." And CM Punk's like, "I don't have to. He's strong." You know what I mean? Like, no, make him look strong because that's our guy. I mean, he's been the coveted one, you know, the chosen one.
But is he going to be coveted to be the face of the company, to be the baby face, or is he going to be coveted to be the top heel? I contend he should be the top heel.
Yeah, he should.
And I would also argue that he might actually be the top heel currently. Even though he's slated and booked as a face.
No one needs to tell me.
He ain't a face.
You're already booing him.
Yeah.
Already booing him.
He's doing his job.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess that's match of the night. Roman versus Strowman.
It's the match we got invested in most of the night, but match in ring, I would give it to the girls.
Okay.
I think it's too late right now to do the Roman thing because I think somebody already beat them to the punch. Sheamus and Cesaro turning on the Hardys.
Okay.
What'd you think of the whole thing?
I didn't like it that much. The timing of it. It's just like, okay, they won. The Hardys won, and then they were still showing the respect, whatever. They walked away, and then the Hardys continue celebrating. Why then? Why right then and there? After you already, and you walked away. Like, sometimes wrestling just doesn't make sense. Like, and it didn't make sense to me why at that specific moment in time, that's when Sheamus and Cesaro were, you know what? Fuck this shit. And then they went over there and did the heel turn. Like, I didn't really get it. That being said, I'm okay that the heel turn happened. I'm not okay with the way it happened. I'm okay that it did happen, and I'm okay with what happened on Monday. The little promo they cut. I loved it.
Cool.
I loved it. The way they were talking in solidarity together, which is something that has been brewing for a while because they were the odd couple for the longest time. Now they're like, oh, the dirty Europeans that'll fuck you up. Now they're gelled. They're a team. In my eyes, they're a fucking team, and I'm down with it, dude. 100%.
I was pleasantly unsurprised at the heel turn. Like, we saw, if you didn't see this coming, your wrestling's not for you because that you see that coming from a mile away. You saw it coming, and it happened, and I was okay with it. I was like, yeah, that needs to happen, and it happened, and I think it's perfect for it's going to do wonders for Cesaro because he's not that good on the mic as a face, and he wasn't that good as a heel because he didn't have a mouth. His mouthpiece was Paul Heyman, but that didn't work. But the attitude that he has now with Sheamus, that worked.
You know what it felt like to me? You're not going to know about this. So, Chris, you know what it felt like to me? It felt a little bit like Claudio.
Jacking off with your left hand.
That
God.
too. No, it felt a little bit like Claudio Castagnoli.
Ah.
A little bit. I wanted him to say that we're a team very European. Like, that's what I wanted. Like, if he starts getting that fucking holier than thou because I'm from Europe attitude and all this and that
For those
Sheamus
of you who
kinda
don't
has.
know,
For those of you that don't know, Claudio Castagnoli is what Cesaro went by in the Indies and in ROH. And he had this great heel character of just being fucking stuck-up European asshole. And he was fucking good at it. Really good. And I think there are shades of it.
that's what they were
Monday
trying to
night.
bring him in as. Remember? Just
Yeah.
like
Roxana?
European- Yeah. And you thought
And
it
a
would
first
work.
name.
Yeah.
But they tried to go too stereotypy with it,
Yeah.
and it just didn't work.
Mhm.
But if they let him be who he is, and with him
He
working in
has
crescendo,
charisma, man.
yeah, he has charisma. And if it works in crescendo with whatever Sheamus has got going on, because Sheamus has already proven he could be an asshole, it could work.
Since you bled over to the segment on Raw with the promo, that promo was missing two things.
One,
Belts.
Both of the belts. That promo reeked of a team that turned heel mid-match and cheated to win the titles, and they're the champions, and they're bragging that, oh yeah, this is our level. Wait, you didn't win shit, did you? Yeah, so
Yeah.
So
If they're setting the bar is already at a losing.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, you can walk over that bar apparently.
yeah,
Even you.
yeah. Anybody can lose to the artists.
Yeah,
That fucking tooth knockout though.
yeah.
Oh.
That was.
Clean.
But that
Worse than
wasn't bad.
Isaiah Thomas?
I didn't see that yet, dude. I've only heard about it on the radio.
That's
Was
not
it bad?
live. Yeah, he like elbowed himself. And dude went boof, picks it up off the floor,
Oh,
hands it
wow.
to the trainer, and then like 15 minutes later, he goes in the locker room and they like glue it back on. Like, yeah.
Does somebody have a cup of milk?
That's
Somebody have
fix
a cup of
it,
milk.
fix it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Dude, match of the weekend. It might be my match of the night. Is actually Aries against Neville round 2.
Okay, that's very
That
strong
match,
candidate.
I don't know.
because I
I
didn't-
forgot about that
Because I was
Yeah,
waiting for the finish. How
Yeah.
are they going to end this? How are they going to end this? And then the finish with the ref. Oh, priceless.
Mhm.
I loved that
Fuck.
finish. I
Yeah.
saw that there's people upset about it. Oh, fucking
No.
dirty finish, non-decisive, blah 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 blah. No, it was great. It was perfect.
Yeah.
It protected both guys, kinda. It set in enough doubt on the king of the cruiserweights.
Yeah.
Is he really the
He
fucking
can-
king? Because he had to cheat out to
Yeah.
get away with it. Like, I thought it was good.
Even his own jester called him out on it the
Yeah.
next night.
I loved
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
as
I
well.
really love that. I love that I was proven wrong. Remember, my anticipation for that wasn't very high because it's like I've already seen it. Next,
Yeah.
nah, keep it coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it coming.
Yeah.
Fuck everybody else. Keep that coming because I like it.
Yeah.
I fucking love that match.
Mhm.
I'm backtracking. That's my match of the night.
Okay.
If there's only one issue, which isn't really an issue, is you saw how the heel turn like made Neville like fucking the best thing since sliced bread right now in the cruiserweight division.
Mhm.
Dude, I can make a decent argument that TJP's douchiness is starting to get up there. He's becoming a whole lot better heel right now than he ever was as a face during the tournament, or even once they showed up on Raw.
Yeah.
I'm digging this TJ
Yeah,
douche.
as am I. Dude, he's doing the dabbing on purpose now.
Yes, man. Especially when
Yeah.
Corey Graves was like, I can't
Yeah.
like a guy
Yeah,
that
yeah.
does a dab, even though I
Yeah,
respect him.
Yeah.
It's like his flip off, but it's a dab because
Yeah.
he's
It's
a
a dab
douche.
off.
Dude, if they're doing this slowly on purpose to make it like a slow burn, okay, great. But I'm not gonna be 100% invested in a heel TJP until they change the goddamn entrance music and the goddamn Titantron and the video ramp and all
Nah.
that stuff. Like, it's too facey
Kids
now.
love that shit too much.
But he's
Make it
supposed to be
all
a heel.
black and white.
Yeah.
That's Bullet Club.
Give
That's New World Order.
or-
Just black and white.
But they
Give
gotta
him-
change that music.
Give him like a Bowser sounding song.
Yes.
Then it'll just
No,
be silly.
the boss level from Mario 3.
Yeah, dude.
But
give him
then
something.
it sounded like Braun's music,
Yeah.
just with the fire cannons in the background.
Yeah. Give him something like that.
Jericho tapped out Kevin Owens.
God,
that was the biggest shock.
That was a
for me.
shock. That was
Because I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna check him out in a few weeks in San Antonio. Wait, he still has the belt?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, and now he's on SmackDown technically. Why?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was the only reason I remember that match. That match sucked.
Yeah,
That
it
match
was a little
sucked.
disappointing.
It was. Dude, now I understand what you mean about X7 starting shitty because of flat.
Yeah.
That's why. That match did nothing for me, and I was excited for it.
Wait, I don't see the parallel there between WrestleMania 7 and that match.
Opening match.
Opening
Jericho
match.
and Regal.
Okay.
Falls flat.
Okay.
You're expecting that, and then it just that's how we're starting the night.
Okay.
That's how I was with Payback. I was like, fuck yeah, here we go.
That was the opener?
Yeah,
It was?
that was the opening match.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Dude, that ramp does Kevin Owens such a disjustice because it looks like his chin's the size of like 8
Yeah.
blocks of Manhattan.
Yeah, that's not very
It's not flattering.
no. He should have his pan back a little bit.
I was like, man, everybody take off your 3D glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's Payback in a nutshell, dude. I'm gonna mouth off some of these responses because we got some responses on our Facebook page. that night.
Facebook.com/Houston Wrestling Radio.
So overall, after the entire discussion, what'd you think about Payback?
Well, like I said when we started the show, I thought it was decent. I thought it was okay. I mean, going through it with you guys and going point by point, I might have a higher opinion than what I did the night of. Just because, I think back and I'm like, yeah, Braun Roman wasn't that bad. And yeah, the girls match, yeah, that wasn't that bad. In fact, that was pretty good. You know what, the Cruisers, that was a pretty good match. You know what, I'm really hyped up for the heel turn with Sheamus and Cesaro. You know what, I think me talking it out with you guys has made me feel a little bit more positively about it.
Here's some responses. I'm going to narrow this down. Andrew Williams and Dillett Robert Howland III had the same response. Braun! Adrian Roddy, dilapidated. John Villarreal, Taskmaster. Ernest Soriano used the word broken between Matt Hardy, Jeff's Tooth, and Roman Reigns. Daryl Hughes said disappointing. No matches really stood out. Only the ending was in any way memorable, and the House of Horrors match was boring as you can get.
Well, in the live chat right now, we have Ascension. What's
The
up, dude?
Ascension.
Assman.
The Ascension.
Yes. He says
He's two people?
yes. He's two.
He's a split personality?
Yeah. Well, two cheeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He says it's the worst pay-per-view, so I guess his one word would be worst. He said it was the worst. Worst.
Worst.
The T.
I'm not as down on it as most people seem to be. I was pretty up. I mean, I give it a 7. You know what I mean? It wasn't terrible. It wasn't great, but it was all right.
That was a solid episode of Raw with less commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, and less backstage segments. There was a little bit,
House of Horrors.
a little bit more
Man,
matches.
House of Horrors
Took up a lot of that backstage segment time.
Yeah, that was the
But
fuck.
there wasn't any, hey, I'm going to go back there and talk to the general manager for 5-10 minutes.
Let's move on to a actual solid episode of Raw.
Oh, okay.
I dug the episode of Raw.
Pick something then.
All right.
Match of the week.
Oh.
Balor, fucking Rollins, and Miz. Oh my God.
You know what, sir?
That match.
I agree.
Dude, that match was so fucking good. I had people over who don't normally watch wrestling, and they were just like, those kicks that fucking
They
Balor
were.
kept planning were perfect.
Yeah.
Fuck the kicks that the Miz did back and forth.
Yeah,
We had Balor.
everything about that match was great.
Miz being a sneaky little bitch at the beginning of the match, just running away. All right, you two fight.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn,
And,
classic
well,
heel stuff.
I cannot stop gushing about this match. This match made everyone in it look good. Rollins, fuck, dude. He can, man, he sells a knee injury, but still does shit. This is kind of stupid, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Balor, for everyone who was thinking, man, fuck, you know, he's losing his push, he's losing his momentum. Fuck no. That momentum's fucking skyrocketing again.
Dude, Balor
Because-
versus Jinder a couple of weeks ago was like, ugh,
Scared
that
the
match
fuck
was
out of me.
not good.
But there's a
But
common denominator.
There was a
there.
reason why. It was
Yes.
because he had a concussion.
We
But
saw
this
this
match-
fast forward a little bit to Sami Zayn and Jinder. He fucking did it again.
Yeah. This match, though, it was like, okay, good. He doesn't have a concussion.
Yeah.
He knows how to emote and perform with his body. Not just hitting the moves and stuff, but to
Scares
actually,
me though
you know-
because the way he fucking took that the Wyatt fucking Sister Abigail right in the fuck putazo right in the fucking face.
How?
Fucking right in the face, dude. I was like, damn, he didn't cover that at all. He didn't protect it at all.
It could be my match of the week, but here's why.
why it's not?
Why it's not.
Oh, that
Okay.
hurt, by the way.
The expectation, welcome to the club. The expectation for me before that match started was down to about here. Because you can't have Seth Rollins walk out there going, all right, I want Brock Lesnar at the next pay-per-view. And then, out of nowhere, here comes Finn Balor, who on Miz TV already said, I want Lesnar. And then all of a sudden, the Miz going like, all right, Miz. Miz against Brock Lesnar, I'll pay $9.99 for that. All right. And then the Miz comes out, and I'm like, good. And then Dean Ambrose came out, and he's like, all right, who wants to fight for this belt? It's like, wait, what the fuck? No.
Like, this is the actual
Oh,
belt.
I
you
agree.
guys fight
And
for.
so for
I
that,
agree.
my anticipation was so low that if I liked it so much, is because of that. Because I want to see Finn against Lesnar. Now you already teased it. Now I want it. I already saw Seth versus Lesnar. I liked it the first time. Fuck it, give it to me again. Fuck, I just told you I wouldn't mind seeing Miz headline a Raw pay-per-view with Lesnar. But you're gonna all three of these guys that I believe for either ring work or character work or a combination of both are ready to face Lesnar, even in a loss. And all of a sudden they're, to me, deregulated to the Intercontinental. I don't know
Here's
about that player.
Here's my counter to that. First, I am upset about the Universal title not being on Raw. It's the main fucking belt, and you're not having it. Whatever. That sucks. But I've been an Intercontinental belt fan my entire life. That's been my favorite fucking belt.
Yes.
And they are bringing that son of a bitch up right now. It's by default the main title right now on Raw.
Yeah.
But they're bringing prestige into those matches. They're making it fucking great. They're making it relevant, that Intercontinental title. Because when it's on Ambrose, nobody gives a fuck. Any belt on Ambrose, nobody cares about because he never defends it. And he doesn't care about a belt. It's nothing to him, you know, in my mind.
Which sucks, dude, because his mic work doing those promos.
Yes,
Oh,
thank
God,
you. He stole
yes.
words out of my
For
mouth.
whatever he's lacking in the ring, dude, he's got charisma by up by
He's
thousands.
had it since the
dude.
Shield. He was my
Not
favorite
like
on the
that,
Shield,
though.
dude.
Not like
Oh,
that.
not like that.
He has fire, man.
He needed
He's breathing
to-
fucking fire.
He needed to actually have the freedom to actually do a little bit more craziness and do a little bit more wacky stuff that is okay for him. That doesn't seem
Unique
to be
to him. That
I
wouldn't
think-
feel right
yeah.
with anyone else.
He's gonna benefit by being back on Raw, because I don't know, maybe it's just my head. SmackDown is kind of whatever, but it's a little cheesier than Raw. You know what I mean? It's a little like more for the kids, if that makes any sense, because they're both for the kids. But I think personally, Raw has like, because it's 3 hours, because it has that last hour of, you know, some kids are actually asleep. You know what I mean? It has that availability of him getting a little bit more, you know, real in it, I guess. But that's probably just me saying it.
That's probably just you.
Yeah.
But there
my opinion.
there are two different feels to the shows, and you might be right. Maybe Dean Ambrose will be a better fit for Raw. I don't know, but Monday night when he was doing all those backstage vignettes, it made sense.
Oh, God.
Dude, when the Drifter
So
was
good.
coming by behind him, it was like, hey, you know, hey, Pearl Jam, like
He gave Balor a donut.
he gave Balor
And
a
ate it.
It was like eat a carb.
Yeah.
It
Everything.
was hilarious.
Everything Dean Ambrose did on
So,
Monday was
I
fucking
get
It's
what
like he's getting pointers from Renee.
well, Renee's getting his pointer.
Hey,
Hey.
fucking
Only in the
Ronnie.
Love Shack.
Hey, like I get your point that these guys should be contended for the Universal title. Why is this match for an Intercontinental title, #1 contendership? It did throw me off a little bit, and also while I was watching the match, I was like, well, both of those have a claim to the big title, so obviously Miz is going to win this because Miz has already been teasing a feud with Dean. So I guess that's who's going to win, but that didn't take away from me the performance of the match itself.
I didn't give a fuck about anything else
Yeah.
but that match when it was going on.
And I love the finish.
Oh,
Bray and
God.
Finn's, their shit's
Although-
going. Seth getting run over by Joe, like getting run over by Mack Truck.
Yeah, he threw him on his side. Like, it was just like,
The more impactful part wasn't the hit. It was Joe going, we ain't done, goddamn it.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Joe, when
He let it be known.
Joe looking upset is more intimidating than
You
Lesnar
set
beating
up
people
3
up.
storylines in one fucking match.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
brilliant.
good.
That's fucking awesome.
And
it even withstood the obvious botch of Bray Wyatt getting out of the fucking ring. 'Cause
Yeah.
those fucking ropes were wobbling. He
Oh.
fucking like you could tell his fat ass didn't fit through under the bottom rope.
now, usually with that much shenanigans and that much outside interference, I'm usually like, no, I don't like that. But it worked because it all made sense within the confines of their respective storylines, and it wasn't all jumbled together at one point. Like one came out, then the other, then one did that, then one did this, and it made sense.
Yeah.
You know, I liked it all around.
Yeah, that was just a fucking.
It is my match of the week pick.
Not mine.
Okay.
Mine's a toss-up between both Aries matches. Either Aries Neville from the pay-per-view or Aries tapping out TJP on
Okay.
Raw.
That's fair.
Both of them were like, fuck, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's have a laugh. Somebody wanted to talk about Apollo Crews. There you go. Thank you. So, who wants to talk about Apollo Crews? Beating Heath Slater.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I
We're
say
both
okay
looking
on
at
that
you.
one? No, I didn't want to talk about that.
Okay.
I forgot. I did.
Oh, yeah, it was him.
Yeah,
Why are you
I
trying
want
to
to talk about Apollo Crews
blame that shit
because
on me?
Hey, Arnold.
Yeah.
Why the hell do you want to talk about Apollo Crews?
because they're trying. You know what I mean?
Told you it was good for a laugh. Yeah.
They're trying, man.
It's an E for effort.
Yeah, and dude. I love everything that Heath and Rhino do. I love everything
That's
they do, and
a good point.
they brought their characters badass. They incorporated Apollo Crews' gonna be a dad thing or whatever, which cool, whatever. That's a soft spot for me. That's just fucking cool. And like they brought the match. The match wasn't bad. You know, it wasn't a bad match. Like I've said, I've been wanting to like Apollo.
He's a
Crews.
good worker. That's
Yeah.
a good mechanic.
I've been wanting to like Apollo Crews a lot ever since I first saw him. He has the look for me that I want. I really want to see it. I really want to see him do well.
Big and black.
Yeah, big black.
No wonder y'all
And
don't
pairing with Titus last week was like, this is stupid. This week was like, all right, it's going somewhere. Whether it's going to be, I hope it's a manager thing, and I hope they don't feud them because I don't want to see Titus wrestle ever. I don't. But
that's sad.
those selfies, The first one where he was like, confused. This one he's like, fuck it, but then fucking Rhino in the background.
Getting in on
Oh
it. That was
man,
cool.
dude, that's a good
That was
little.
funny.
It's a good little bit of comic relief that I like. You keep shit like that in Raw. You keep shit like that.
This is the best attempt of them trying to give some kind of character to Apollo Crews that I have to give it the benefit of the doubt. Apollo, unfortunately, I hate to make this reference, he's the Ricky Steamboat of our generation, and by that I mean you are never going to see him turn heel, ever. He's got you can't see him as a heel. It's going to fail miserably. He can't do it. Just like Steamboat, you can never turn Steamboat heel. He had the story, he had the build, he had the aura, and he had the legendary to back it up. So you won't know where you're going to do it. So if this is the best they could come up with to try to make Apollo Crews interesting, it's kind of working. Kinda.
Yeah.
It's got momentum going in the right direction.
Seen.
Yeah.
There's hopefulness there, but
there's something there.
Yeah.
There's something there.
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to talk about Raw, actually the Ascension wants to talk about it. I didn't notice it, but something happened with Booker T and like getting kind of
Ascension.
Yeah, kind of,
okay.
Booker T kind of getting like annoyed by Michael Cole saying something.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck
he
happened?
cut him off or something. Like Booker was saying something, and then Cole was like,
Apparently Booker gave him like a look like you
He gave him a-
motherfucker. I'm from Houston. I will fuck you up.
Was that why those James Harden references were going on during Raw on Monday? Because I caught them.
I caught them too. I caught the Houston thing.
Yeah. Oh, you're feeling all smug because the Rockets won, beat the shit out of San Antonio.
Yeah.
well, they did.
Well, they were. Yeah.
Okay. What else is on Raw?
How about the 8-woman tag to open the show?
Just the segment in general was good.
Going back to Alexa coming out there, standing on the fucking podium,
Still not even being taller than them.
They call it. I want to thank each one, and then she thank everybody, and then when she went up to Nia,
There's money there.
Yeah.
We're good. You know, yeah. Dude, that's gonna be a payoff
It
down
was
the road.
good. And what I liked is what I was kind of hinting at earlier. You saw that mean streak of Bayley. Bayley knocked her the fuck down from that. Literally dropped her from that pedestal that she was standing on. Like, I loved that aggression that I saw from her because it showed in the match they had later on.
For me, if there was any doubt, any inkling of doubt whether or not WWE made the right call the night before with that title change, it was erased with what happened on Raw. Dude, she's the best female talker right now, I think, on the entire on both brands.
Yeah.
Alexa is so good at being a talker and just being a
bitch.
but she does it so well, you know, and like.
And that goes back to how they book her. She has the credence to back it up. She's the first champ on both brands.
She has that charisma.
She's not sloppy in the ring whatsoever. She's crisp. She's not like amazing, but she's just that. And that dude, Bayley sold that DDT fucking amazingly.
Yeah,
that just right in the head.
Well, before that slide into the post.
Yeah,
like we thought she really got hurt.
Yeah, on Sunday. Yeah. But even on Monday, everybody was good. Fuck, it has Sasha being fresh again. Because Sasha,
I don't know about all that.
To me, I'm also a big Sasha mark. So whatever. But I think it's they're setting something up for there. They're bringing Nia kind of into the mix again, which is cool. They're utilizing every single woman on the road. They're bringing Foxy back in the mix, dude, and that's cool.
Oh yeah, she's doing stuff.
Yeah. Oh, my favorite part of the match when she's like, "Come here, Tech." She's like, "I'm trying." Whenever she had that was my favorite part of the fucking match. She's like, "I'm trying," and then Emma, you're still giving her some some time so people don't forget about her, and it was a good match. It was a really good segment to open Raw, which is a weird one, but that was good.
That's it for Raw.
Is it?
Yeah.
Man, it felt like a really good Raw to talk about.
What was a better Raw, Sunday or Monday?
Monday.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is the first time in a while that I can absolutely say, in my opinion, again, choosing almost nothing on this show, is that
at least you got it.
Raw was better than SmackDown this week. But let's get into
not yet. We'll take a break.
Well, hold on.
Oh,
before we move completely away from Raw, Hector, what's up, dude? Dude, where have you been the last couple of weeks, Hector?
I don't even know you.
That's what it is. He misses Travis. That's what it is.
That's what it was.
What's up, Hector? Nice to see you
back.
You
miss Travis. Just stare at the white parts of the wall.
There you go. All right. I don't know what the hell Hector's talking about here, so maybe you guys can inform me. Thoughts on Dean Ambrose's comments on Brock? What did he say about Brock? When did he say anything about Brock? Was it during that promo where They set up the three-way. Did he say something about Brock?
Or is he referencing the podcast, the Stone Cold podcast, where he basically said that Brock Lesnar didn't give a shit about their match? Remember why he got all that heat? Why they canceled the fucking podcast on the network?
Oh, is that?
Oh yeah, there hasn't been one since.
Is that what he's asking
I don't
about?
know.
Okay.
No idea.
How about let's acknowledge that a regular DDT is being used as a finisher now? Well, yeah. Good point. Regular
and a
DDT.
good DDT.
Yeah.
She's planning it very well.
Yeah. Hector, get back to me with the thing about the Brock.
We'll
what
cut back into
about?
Raw if we need to.
Yeah.
Whenever you...
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about, Hector?
Let's take a break from the wrestling stuff.
All right.
It's
a wrestling podcast.
Were you looking forward to the next Smashing Pumpkins album?
I haven't looked forward to next Smashing Pumpkins album since I was like 9. So no.
Well, you still look fucking 9. That's why I asked. Comb over.
Like 9.
Well, your shit
My
out
mom
of
combed my hair.
she thinks you're cool too.
Yeah, I think I'm cute.
She says
Well, you're gonna have to
he's
hold.
a handsome man.
You're gonna have to hold out on that new Smashing Pumpkins album
Why?
because Corgan just signed a deal to party own NWA.
He bought the National Wrestling Alliance.
I thought they broke up after Eazy-E died.
Wrong NWA.
Oh, because Billy Corgan.
I thought he meant NWO with Eric Bischoff.
No,
Right.
no.
The National Wrestling Alliance,
Oh,
NWA.
that's still a thing.
Yes, that's still a thing.
Jim Cornette.
They still tour. Actually, Eminem's replacing Easy.
Right.
Is the Midnight Express still wrestling?
That would actually be
for the
pretty
NWA.
good. No.
Oh,
Okay. So
You shared this on our Facebook
I
page.
did share this on the Facebook page.
Tharp?
Yes,
Bruce Tharp?
Bruce Tharp, who was as of before today or whenever the deal went down, the owner of the National Wrestling Alliance. He apparently sold it to Billy Corgan, which is this cool? I don't know. I mean, okay, longtime listeners of the show or whatever knows that I was kind of involved with NWA Houston for a while. It turned into Lone Star Championship Wrestling when it broke its alliance with the NWA, but there was kind of a thing there.
Yeah, for longtime listeners, they know that's not the first brand that Abel destroyed when he got there, but we'll leave it at that.
Shut up. But yeah, they're still alive and kicking, and they have other little, promotions all throughout the country.
okay.
Jax Dane, I think, was their last NWA World Heavyweight
No,
Champion.
he wasn't the last one. Tim
Most
Storm,
recent.
Yeah, like as a couple of years ago, Jax Dane, but then I think he dropped it to Tim Storm, and then so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But it still has some relevance basically to this day. But now Billy Corgan has dropped a bunch of money and now owns the name, owns the library, owns the actual organization.
And this is going back all the way to the library that he owns.
Well, as much of the library as is available that Vince didn't already snatch up.
Okay.
Vince has snatched up a lot of it.
Probably the best part.
But little known fact, the NWA also has its own on-demand service. So you can go on there and watch like really, 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 really old stuff or some of the newer stuff that they have that Vince doesn't want.
Yeah. Like Colt Cabana is their champion.
Is he?
He was.
He was at some point.
He was about 4 years ago.
Yeah. So there is some stuff there to get on there.
There's
but
value.
I wonder, does this mean that the NWA organizations that are still around, are they going to get a facelift and that's it? Are there going to be more NWA organizations pop up? Like, is Houston going to get another NWA? It's been without an NWA for like 2-3 years now.
Yeah, so more important than the tapes of the library, he has his own company of wrestling coming out, which he could build from that. He could build from, all right, that's cool. Competition is always good, for anybody. Vince McMahon's going to buy him in 3 years, but that's fine.
But that's a hell of an investment.
Those 3 years are going to be,
yeah. Dude, kudos to Billy Corgan, dude. There's some times where you want to get into something and you invest time in it, and then there's just some motherfucker that comes around and fucks it up for you, and most of the times you don't feel the same way.
Dixie Carter was that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Right.
This is like the first time that I remember, because I remember
Hurricane Pro in Chicago.
Yeah, that.
And then his dabbling in Impact.
I think it was Resistance or something.
Whatever.
Something Pro in Chicago.
They were making a show out of it, like on A&E or something like that beforehand.
Yeah.
And then I didn't hear anything about him. Then I heard that he had to do with TNA. I thought it was just some dude with the same name. I thought it was. I didn't think it was that Billy Corgan.
That Billy
Corgan smiling politely. I didn't. Well, Smashing Pumpkins. Homer Simpson smiling politely.
Yeah.
You get the reference. The Simpsons. But like that's cool to me because punk rock and pro wrestling, dude, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
They go hand in hand.
Who didn't like Wrestling Society X?
It was all right.
Yeah,
I caught a couple episodes. It was MTV2. It was on.
Yeah,
I caught it.
yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
yeah. So good for him to keep going, and
Good for him, and possibly good for the NWA, and possibly good for local indie wrestling scenes in the cities where NWA will pop up.
They got the work cut out for them, man, because there's a lot of competition out there. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, freaking dude. New Japan is gonna have 2 shows in July as a G1 special. Those shows are already completely sold the fuck out. So the Ring of Honor also, you're talking about television deals, and NWA they got their online service, so they're on some kind of level to compete.
Lucha's on Netflix.
Lucha's on Netflix, you know. And of course, we laugh at them, but it's been 14 years and TNA still isn't dead, or Impact Wrestling or Global Force, whatever you want to call it now. There's still competition for that number 2 spot.
Yeah. So another challenger has entered.
Yeah, another quarter is on the dash right there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
More power to it. Either one of us would love to have our own fucking wrestling company. So that's badass.
Yeah.
He's living his dream again. He already was a rock star. Now he's fucking. That's cool.
All right. I guess circling back around to Raw. Are we good with that, or was there more news?
Well, what the hell? With
This is what Hector said. It was the Raw segment talking about Dean and Brock. It was the Raw segment where he talked about how Brock is holding the Universal title until he decides to come back.
And then he's a fighting champ and he'll fight anywhere, anytime. Yeah,
that's a cool little jab.
Okay.
Not that it matters, because I was there in attendance when Brock Lesnar beat the shit out of Ambrose in a boring match in front of 100,000 people.
That's never going to be a good match.
No.
Okay.
How about SmackDown?
SmackDown.
How about
it?
How about it?
Decent.
Yeah.
Decent. Cute little SmackDown.
Cute little SmackDown.
What was the first thing you thought of when you're thinking about SmackDown?
I
turned it on. I turned it on.
They're pretty decent attempt at trying to make Charlotte at least a tweener.
Yeah, not full face.
Not full face.
Not full
the
face.
enemy of my enemy is my bitch. In women's terms. Yeah.
They had you thinking if Becky was going to turn.
Oh, and that shit too, dude.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, I liked it.
She did just enough teasing to get me like, ooh.
Hey. Yeah.
Dude, and here's where I agree with you that SmackDown might be a little more kid friendly. Number 1, the pop that Charlotte got when she got that tag, and number 2, the high pitched screaming. Those weren't grown ass men. Those I don't even think they were grown ass women. Those were female kids, little girls chanting for Becky like if she was fucking Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
For her to come out in that for her to come out during that beatdown.
Shit.
All 6 of those women are gonna get turned up on that division on SmackDown with that audience.
Yeah, they're making
good for them.
Yeah, they're being really relevant. Tamina, fuck. She hasn't done anything yet, but hey, she's in a fucking storyline. Yeah. You know what I mean?
How do you feel about that name?
The welcoming committee.
The welcoming committee.
I love it. You know who's gonna kill it?
Who?
Asuka. Is gonna welcome all konnichiwa bitches. All of them are gonna be gone.
SummerSlam.
They're gonna try to welcome her, and she just kills them.
Yes.
Oh God, that'd be awesome.
That'll be great.
Although I can't help but like if you're gonna have a women's stable or something committee, like I know this is wrong. I shouldn't think this, but every time I hear it, all I think is itty bitty titty committee. That's all I think. I don't know why. None of them are.
No.
None of them. Well, maybe Carmella. Carmella a little bit, but I can't help but think that.
Is it raining?
And Ellsworth.
Is it raining outside?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's raining. Yeah.
It doesn't flood here, does it?
I hope not.
Yeah, my car floats. I just stick a straw at the back door and I just float home.
We'll find
Let
out.
the current take me wherever it goes, like Jack Sparrow.
There you go.
The shitty ass car. What do you think about SmackDown?
Dude, I think that was probably one of the better things of SmackDown, the women's stuff.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. Like I'm drawing a lot of other blanks on here because I think as much as this was supposed to be, the pay-per-view week, and as much as we even said that, this is really going to affect SmackDown, it didn't really affect SmackDown like we thought it was.
Everyone just kind of went back to doing their own thing. They perfected the swerve with Jericho. Like, we know he's going to lose it. We're fucking we're nerds.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Let's go there.
We're smarter than you. Of course, he's going to go on tour with Fozzy. What the fuck? How is he going to take the belt on tour? What's he going to do?
Yeah. Then no.
I'm already past that, dude. From the second AJ Styles walked in the ring on the beginning of SmackDown and brought up the past between him and Jericho, Dude, if you're talking about the best tweener right now on the brand,
Oh God,
you don't have to tell me that Roman's a heel because I'm a boo him. You don't need to tell me AJ Styles a face because that motherfucker's running shit on SmackDown. Yeah. And his interview on Talking Smack that I was watching before we recorded, fuck, dude. He still has that respect for Shane, even though he'll still tell you, dude, you kind of a dumbass. I'm gonna fix it for you because there's nobody else on this roster that can do it.
Kind of how like we are with our boss.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's watching. He's the kind of like a badass little anti-hero. You know what I mean? Not like where he's like, I'm not trying to be a face, but you guys are cheering me, so cool. Kind of like when CM Punk was. You know what I mean? It was like
he's the Abercrombie version of 316.
Yes. He's the best soccer mom in the world.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But that's gonna be a cool feud again. The KO. Did they really have a feud?
Ring of Honor, I think.
No, but even when they both came in,
I don't even think that was a feud.
When they both came in, they didn't really have a feud. It was kind of like they faced each other and whatnot. But
that will be something new.
That'll be they're gonna have some good matches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's that Seth Rollins Samoa Joe where you don't need a storyline. The fact that it's for the face of America. Yeah, let me show you what America. Let me take you to Georgia. Show you how us bulldogs handle shit like you. Bitch.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sin Cara's new outfit.
You were saying that it's Sin somebody else.
That's not Sin Cara, man.
Sin alguien.
Yeah.
Dude, he gained a couple of inches this way and this way.
Oh yeah.
Like that's
I'll go a little lower. Because I know you were looking there, getting an inch or two that way.
Freaking Sin Dieta.
Sin ejercicio.
El Gordo.
Yeah, El Gordo.
And then he botched something like his usual.
Well, but like usually, like he just had the arm sleeves, and like you could tell it was Jurico after it not being Mysticis because
Jurico, like he's a fucking nopal en la frente. Jurico pendejo.
Whatever. Yeah. He had the little tattoo right here, and that's what we were.
Now it's a whole fucking Silver Ranger.
Yeah, because I think maybe they're trying to
watching time.
They're trying to cover all that up, you know. Maybe like, oh well, it's not the same guy. Maybe he has other tattoos on other parts of his body. Let's put his shirt on him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they covered the tattoos. No regrets.
Regrets.
Or maybe they're giving him the Rey Mysterio treatment. They put a fucking shirt on.
Maybe you gain weight, put a shirt on.
If anything, we all know better. We put black.
Yeah.
Well, okay. When was the last time that we seen Sin Cara?
When he tried to be a cruiserweight.
No, when he debuted after the draft, after the shakeup.
So there's no way that he could have gained that much weight in 3 weeks, right?
I don't know.
Shit, go to San Antonio. Break out the churros.
Apparently.
Which is the bigger complaint for you guys? The fact that we have to wait until 2 pay-per-views to see Brock Lesnar defend the title for the first time at Mania.
I know where you're going.
Or that we have to wait till Backlash to see the debut of Shinsuke Nakamura in the ring.
I'm at the point where I told you, I don't care that Sophia's missing. I don't. Dude, if you didn't know him, you already forgot him. If you didn't know him, you already forgot him.
He was not on television at all this week either.
Although
they brought him up a little bit.
He's in those video packages with all the nice pretty colors that Backlash.
Even Ziggler brought him up.
Yeah, like they're promoting the pay-per-view on some guy that nobody's heard of that you haven't even seen.
He's not even here tonight.
On the other hand, I would think the bigger sin would be the Universal title holder not being because that's the thing in wrestling. You can't defend the belt within 30 days. This is just a debut match, and that's it. So I'm okay with not seeing him for a while or
He's
whatever.
He's gonna pull Emelina and say, "No, I'm not debuting yet."
Yeah.
It's about consistency for me with the Lesnar thing because if you had Kevin Owens, the prize fighter, as your Universal Champion, he should have been the one to set the precedent that I only defend this title on major shows or in major cities.
They're doing it.
So Lesnar's basically
doing a tour of Europe, a Raw tour of Europe with no fucking Universal Champion.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Raw. I don't know. Last time I checked, Europe's part of the universe.
Yeah. So.
Zayn versus
Jinder versus Tinder with Jinder.
Yeah. Good match. So I'm liking Jinder more and more every week, but that boy is so. Check the tape. That boy is so stiff. That boy is so he fucking. He
like
fucking
he came from Japan.
He cold cocked the fuck out of Sami right in the jaw with the same move as Finn Balor, and that scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh man, he's not gonna be able to lose anymore. But yeah, The match was good. The
losing with style.
Yeah, the two Indians went from dancing to singing now. Get it? Sing. Yeah, they're not the Bollywood boys. They're the Singh brothers. Whatever they came out pink and purple.
That didn't even ding. I tried to.
That's what you get for going down on it. You know what? At this point, you just brought something to my attention, and we're gonna just completely swerve this entire conversation.
Okay.
The fashion police.
Oh God, yes. The fashion files, the Law and Order fucking stuff. Because they had to fucking ask if that was okay. Because they were doing.
If there's any network that'll say go
USA.
Yeah.
We show fucking Tuesdays. Oh, Law and Order Day. You fucking continue the Law and Order Day today.
This
next season of Law and Order New Orleans is gonna have a special cameo by the fucking fashion police down in Bourbon Street with those fucking uniforms and going
This is exactly what we needed fucking months ago.
Does it matter that we're getting it now?
No.
It's good that we're getting it now. I'm glad we're finally getting it, but goddamn, why couldn't you have done that?
No, because everyone else had their chance. The Alphas had their chance. Nobody cares anymore. The fucking Ascension came.
They would have got lost. They were already starting to get lost in the shuffle when they were handing out the tickets.
Yeah,
they were handing out the tickets. I was like, that was 2 months ago. They were handing out the matching uniforms.
Yeah, I
was like, all right. Let this slow burn because if you bust your nut too soon, it's gonna be wasteful, and you want it to bear its fruit. Now it's falling from the tree right now.
Since they've been a tag team, we've had other teams go up and down. We've had the Golden Truth who feud with them, do whatever they had to do. We've had the Ascension come back and be kind of relevant for a little while, win some matches. We had like I said, the Alphas. We had the Usos become the Usos, the new Usos, the Uggos. Yeah, we had everything.
Love it.
Yeah, they were just you do your work. You put in the work, and it'll come to you. Plus, they both did really well on that fucking Southpaw Regional Wrestling show.
Oh yeah,
God damn,
that's probably what got them the chance.
Yeah,
the fact that they
show that they're ready as far as to be on camera. Yeah. Johnny Curtis and whatever the fucking other guy's name is, they're ready to go.
Tyler Breeze.
They're fucking ready to go. And it's everything from the background, having the
strings with all the pictures, and then the Freddie Blassie picture on the desk,
the Big Boss Man picture, the cop, the fucking Shinsuke Nakamura King of Strong style, but it was crossed out, and it was King of No style. Oh, the Cena has not the missing Cena or whatever, not being seen.
Yeah,
everything about that was fucking
the subtleties
awesome.
There. Yeah, really made it. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, they were jaywalking and Jimmy. Dude,
yeah,
I'm looking forward to this, and I'm saying it right now. They're gonna lose.
Yeah, they should,
because you need to have them lose, and in the rematch they win.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone has to win on their first time.
Okay.
Not everyone has to win on the second time. With Aries,
so
we're waiting for the ultimate payoff, and for this one, they need to lose at least once.
I would even go so far as to say that they don't need to win anything super meaningful right now. Anyway, they just need to be built as those characters, and that's it. Like Cass and Enzo, just get the character over.
You already got that on SmackDown, and that's the feud that I'm hoping we get at SummerSlam.
One time though,
that's the feud I'm hoping we get at SummerSlam. Is Breeze and Fandango as the champions, as the Fashion Police against the New Day.
Oh,
that's your team on SmackDown. That's your Cass and Enzo that don't need the belts. So Fashion Police against New Day, just on the mic, building up to that at SummerSlam with the belts. Money.
Yeah, money. Yeah.
Wow.
That's gonna be good.
That I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Holy shit. You just blew my mind, sir.
Yeah. That's gonna be good.
That's gonna be
good. We're also still getting into how good the Usos are still.
In their new heel form.
It's great. It's the first time I've actually liked the Usos in 7 some odd years that they've been.
Because they feel forced.
Yeah, it was corny. It was shit. It was shit. I didn't like it. I didn't like them at all. Yeah. But now I like them. They're cool. For lack of a better word, they're cool.
Yeah.
Other thing on SmackDown.
Ty Dillinger against Aiden English.
You convinced me that I like this match because I was like, yeah, whatever. He beat him again. It already happened. The thing with him, the Drama King thing was funny. Oh, I took a picture. Forgot to show you guys when they put the spotlight on him. First thing that they did was put the spotlight on the crowd. Boy, there was so many empty seats.
Really?
Oh my God, there were so many red seats. It was like, oh, well, they shouldn't have done that. Yeah.
Why are the seats empty? This was in the middle of the show.
In the middle of the show, exactly. I have no idea.
I don't remember seeing.
Go rewatch that. I'll send you the picture. I'll post it on the. I'm sure you can post it on the fucking page. Whatever, dude. There was like nobody there. for that scene.
Not as empty as San Antonio in the third quarter.
You're talking so much shit, and that game's about to start. You're jinxing the fuck out of us.
I've got San Antonio winning this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got Houston closing it out in 6.
I had the Spurs in 5, and I was pleasantly surprised that they fucking won.
They got anal in San Antonio.
The guy wearing the Rockets jersey. Oh, I got the Spurs winning.
Bro, I'm from
That's why he's wearing the black shirt underneath. He's got both sides.
He's trying to rip it off.
He's playing both sides of the
That
fence.
was me,
That's how he
Austin.
likes
Yeah.
it.
He's got that DX shirt, and he takes it off and says Austin 316.
I'm from Houston, bro. Heartbreak City.
I know.
What it is.
Like we know what it's like to be abused.
Yes.
Yes.
We've seen your Instagram.
The Ty Dillinger thing, the match was solid. That finisher, the modified tiebreaker. Oh fuck!
Is that the tiebreaker, or are they saying it's a modified?
On Talking Smack, Shane brought that up. He said, "I don't know what he did. I don't know what he goes. He looked like a reverse. Shane talked as if he knows wrestling. It looked like he had like a reverse torture, right? Turned him around and bam. I was like, motherfucker, that was a modified version of his move.
It's like the F5 and the tiebreaker, and the GTS had a baby. And that's
speaking of which, did you notice Gallows do the fucking the Brock Lesnar's move?
F5?
F5, yes.
I didn't see that.
That's how he beat Enzo. He just fucking.
I wasn't paying that close attention to that match.
Okay, I guess the F5 is on Raw somehow.
I guess
somebody has to do it in the meantime.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it relevant.
Mm-hmm. That's SmackDown.
All right.
No, it's the main event.
Jericho talked about it in the opening.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Jericho. That bled into 205 Live, which is kind of weird, but cool.
All right, I got a couple of things here in the chat here. Hector is saying that the welcoming committee reminds him of the Union, and I was like, "Who the fuck is the Union?" And that's when he says this, because he had to remind me. I don't know if you guys remember this. Union, Mankind, Big Show, Ken Shamrock.
Yeah, they had 2x4s. The Union of people you ought to respect. Shane, was up yours.
He remembers that. I don't. Wow. Did you remember Union?
They even had their own theme song. Union. It was bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
But no, something that's kind of weird about that. They're perceived as the antagonists, but their actual thing is they make sense of why they're mad.
Who?
The
committee. The heels. Yeah.
They have a legitimate. Yeah, they have a legitimate gripe, and there should be the faces for that for what they're doing. It's kind of like the whole, hey, Enzo trying to fucking bang this married chick, whatever, and he's a good guy. That's the morals are kind of fucked up right now in WWE. Like, hey,
well, like Rich Swann over here is supposed to be babyface, but he's just being a douche.
Would you hit Alicia Fox if you had the chance?
Would I have sex with Alicia Fox? Yes.
Shut the hell up. Be humble.
But he wasn't trying to have sex with Alicia Fox. He was trying to
ripple in that story. I guess we'll be in 205. How she said, "Oh, I did it for Cedric Alexander." You heard him. Corey brought something up, or no, it was Tom. Dude, Cedric broke up with her. So on top of that, it's like, hey, my boy broke up with you, so because of that, I'm gonna fuck with you now.
Yeah,
it was bullying.
That's
be a star.
That's douchey.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. Porsche, what's up? She says some people were sent to Europe for the European tour. Most likely, that's where Shinsuke went. That's why he's been absent. Nah. Why wouldn't you send Shinsuke to Europe?
Nah.
Okay.
But he's gonna have a fucking hell of a debut. Freaking Backlash is in Chicago.
Yeah. Oh man,
Mark and a Funky Bunch crowd.
Yeah, that crowd.
The crowd that was chanting for CM Punk when the Big Show was getting stretched out on a cart.
But you think Chicago will boo Shinsuke?
No. I'm just saying, he's just saying, like,
when
the
he
reaction
comes
be a fucking growl.
You want to hear somebody singing along to his theme?
That's
gonna be Chicago. Okay.
That's a 1-2 punch of NXT Takeover and then Shinsuke for Backlash, dude. That fucking crowd, goddamn it.
Okay. We kind of touched on. We're getting there. Okay. We kind of touched on this a little bit with the Talking Smack AJ Styles being on there. Hector wants to know what our thoughts are when he said SmackDown makes superstars and Raw takes them.
That's the given. That's been since the 2000s. That's what they do. Mm-hmm. You get big enough to on SmackDown, over Raw you go, and they just turn them out. And they're the developmental. But in a good way. They develop you.
They're Division 2.
Yes. Division 2.
They're the CFL to the NFL.
But people enjoy them more. It's like, hey, that's, you know what I mean? you have the top guy, but you have the guy you like more.
Yeah. When the Skeeters sell out, but the Astros can't fill 15,000 on Dollar Hot Dog Day, yeah, that's SmackDown to Raw.
Yes,
Dollar Hot Dog Day. Okay,
which is today, right now.
Right now, I got
those Rangers games have been sick.
My brother offered me 4 tickets
tonight.
You should have gone.
Hi guys, I should have gone.
It's all your fault.
Chase your dreams.
All right, let's move
another break. Hey Arnold.
Hey.
Is there a pay-per-view name worse than Great Balls of Fire?
Nope. That is the worst pay-per-view name I've ever fucking heard. That's the stupidest fucking. I thought it was a joke. Big E tweeted something like, "Oh, the worst thing about going to SmackDown is missing the inaugural Great Balls of Fire." I was like, "What is it, like some kind of backstage stupid?" Like,
what's he talking about?
Down game that they're playing. No, that's
what you catch when you have sex with Paige.
Yeah. Big picture of Roberto Del Rio as a fucking as the background. Oh yeah, dude, that's the July pay-per-view in Dallas. Great Balls of Fire
in the Big D.
Great Balls in the Big D.
With that being said, my OCD of having to attend pay-per-views in Texas, I'm going.
Of course.
You're bringing,
especially if I can't go to freaking New Japan in LA.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take the.
You're bringing the balls.
I'll take the bus to Dallas. Yeah, bus station's 5 blocks away from the stadium. I'll probably catch something before I get over there, so I'll fit in perfectly.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh god, that's just bad.
With that being said, rumor has it Lesnar versus Strowman for the title and Lesnar's first defense. Does that compensate for the shitty name?
Yes. I can dig that. I don't care
for all the crap we're giving Big D. Yeah. Dude, Dallas is one of those very hardcore smarky towns like Chicago.
I wouldn't go that far.
I've been to several pay-per-view shows in Dallas.
Dallas too. I've been there with you. They're not that bad. They're a notch above Houston. That's it. They're a notch above us.
You know who's getting bad? Houston. The past couple of times they've gone, they've been fucking, hey. Whenever Owens won the belt here.
Dude. That was
a Marcus.
That was a fucking awesome.
Good point.
Yeah. Shit, that was the last
We're getting there.
I do remember saying the last time I went, I was like, Houston, I'm proud of you. You guys grew up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know,
left the kids at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're paying for a full seat. Have somebody full seat.
Neither Dallas nor Houston are nowhere near New York, Chicago, Philly.
We'll see.
Yeah. We're getting there.
Okay. Yeah. We'll try. We'll try.
Is there any other worst pay-per-view names you guys could think of that they've had?
I would have used spell check before I put Starrcade on a pay-per-view name.
The 2 R's?
I still don't understand why the 2 R's. No one's even Dusty Rhodes, who came up with the title, baby, never told me why.
Starrcade.
Yeah.
That's Starrcade. Put an E in front of it.
I got one for you. December to Dismember.
Ugh. I thought that was catchy as fuck. Really? The pay-per-view was shitty. The poster with the Sandman and the cane coming out of the chimney, that made up for it.
December to Dismember. Dismember. Come on, that sounds like a bad horror movie. You're not dismembering anybody in a wrestling pay-per-view. I don't care if it is ECW. Just because
the Big Show in an elimination chamber with Bobby Lashley and 4 skinny midgets, I kind of thought he was somebody who was going to get killed.
He's not going to rip off anybody's arm.
Have you seen him eat?
No. All right, you got one, Arnold?
One that isn't that it was part of a name, like you know how like In Your House had.
I hated the whole In Your House gimmick.
Yeah. Well, actually, you could debate In Your House was retarded, but they made sense because they were in your house.
No, they were giving away a house in the first pay-per-view, and they ran with it.
Because some kid won it.
Yeah,
some kid won it. Okay, Survivor Series. Deadly Game.
Oh, it's a deadly game.
Survivor Series Deadly Game was stupid as fun. Yeah, they try to make it. Oh, it's a deadly game now. That song ruined it. Like any kind of corners you were going with that. Oh my God!
We got one in the chat from Hector.
Fatal 4-Way.
Taboo
Tuesday.
Yes, there you go. Thank you for pronouncing.
Well, all of those
Taboo Tuesday,
Cyber Sunday, Taboo Tuesday. They were all fucking retarded.
Yeah. That was dumb.
Bragging Rights was the one who had the possibility of being cool, but it sounded corny.
Yeah, but that wasn't that bad.
Rights, no.
That's not that bad. That sounds like a sportsy thing.
Over the Limit's stupid.
That's stupid.
Because they have
no one's driving. That's why.
Oh my God! The one that wasn't bad, but they used it as part of the match. I think it was Boiling Point. Or something like that, because I remember
Breaking Point.
Because Cena made what's his name say I quit. They go, Orton has reached his breaking point. Cole saying that was fucking stupid.
Okay, I got one a little bit more recent for you. End of the line.
No,
fucking
Roadblock.
Roadblock. End of the line.
No,
just Roadblock.
End of the line.
There you go. Yeah.
That was stupid.
Because it had.
It didn't have.
It didn't have it. It didn't have it at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
All right. Well, dumb pay-per-view names. Yay! But Great Balls of Fire has to take the cake. No,
I have it. I have it.
You have it. You have it.
Oh,
God.
The Bash.
Oh yeah,
Bitch.
Nothing.
No, you can't do Great American Bash because it's taken. It's copyrighted by the fucking company you bought.
The Bash.
Because
Because they're gonna be.
Oh
edgy.
no, dude! WCW had their shit. I'm thinking WWE because
Dude,
whatever.
if Rise Against has this badass cover song of Great Balls of Fire, fuck the pay-per-view name. It's a win. Nothing's gonna beat The Bash
The Bash.
or the misspelled Starcade.
Okay.
Remember Road Wild and Hog Wild? Oh, they're dumb.
Those are dumb.
Oh, dude,
gimmicky,
come
though.
on, dude. That fucking fit the gimmick perfect, dude.
Yeah.
At the time where everything's indoors, you had fucking Bash at the Beach outdoors and Daytona Beach on the sand.
That
You
makes
had
sense.
Hog Wild and Road Wild and Sturgis with everybody and their bikers and the headlights. Dude, they made the shit work.
Fighting.
They made those gimmicky ones work. That's why I'm hoping now
They'll read Great Balls of Fire all over the place. They're gonna have it in the pits of hell. Kane is gonna come back.
If they're making a big deal that SummerSlam's like the next big fucking pay-per-view, there's at least half a dozen Major League Soccer outdoor stadiums that they should be having that pay-per-view in the outdoors.
Dude,
What?
I think Hector just won. I think he beat you. Capital Punishment.
Oh my God! How did I forget
The
that?
one time that it was in Washington, D.C.
And they had the fucking White House as the set.
No,
I liked
it was
it.
the
It
state
fit.
capitol. It was the state capitol.
In Washington.
Capitol,
I
that's right.
liked it.
Yeah, the Capitol building. God damn it.
The reason that pay-per-view is so bad is because Cena and Truth as the main event stunk the shit out worse than Hogan Warrior and Halloween.
We're just talking about the names here. That name is terrible. Capital Punishment. Oh, god damn.
Dude, I fucking like that.
You do?
It fits with Washington. Hog Wild and Sturgis, Bash at the Beach on the sand. It worked.
Okay. Okay. All right. Enough of that. That was fun.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got?
How about NXT?
All right. NXT.
United Kingdom Championship match, Arnold. Go.
Good. Weird.
I liked it too.
Yeah. It was like too British for me. With fucking Nigel McGuinness talking, I'm like, hey, bring it to motherfucking. I was trying to.
Hey, Wanka!
I was talking with an accent by the end of the fucking song. By the end of the
Drinking
fucking match.
Nestea,
Yeah.
huh? Like it's close enough.
Yeah, fuck, what the hell was that?
It's like Louisiana.
Yeah, it was
The
way
ice.
too British. I was like having fucking,
Conchas and
I
cheese.
was
Close
like
enough.
having your SmackDown champion on a fucking Raw pay-per-view. That's what it was.
Oh,
I
yeah.
felt like it wasn't my cup of tea. It wasn't my spot of tea. It wasn't my spot of tea at all.
It wasn't your spotted dick?
No. That fucking German suplex was awesome. That British suplex was awesome.
I showed y'all this. Y'all had to
Yeah.
rewind it because we were watching it last week before we recorded, where Tyler Bate was dropped. He dropped to his knees while he did the arch for the suplex. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do it that way before.
Mhm.
I thought, and for a kid his height or lacking it, I think that made the move as impactful as somebody like twice his height just doing a regular.
Has Gallagher been in a not good match, dude? Like, dude, fuck, it's making me realize everything he's in is good.
I like them all. Yeah,
I
so-
did
2-0 in MMA
You're 2-0.
Yes, he is.
He will fuck you up. He will fuck you up.
with an umbrella.
Yeah.
He's one of the Kingsmen. He's a stunt double.
He's making it rain punches. That's why he's fucking he needs the umbrella. Seeing Almas, like you said, losing the match, but leaving with the bitches.
Wins women. I want that job. I'll lay down for 5 minutes, just like go home with
really won that
Sally,
match?
Jesse, and Raphael.
Oh, yeah.
Who did win that match?
Yeah. Oh, boy. I don't care.
That Uber driver probably got a hell of a tip back there.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
like how he tried to invite the interviewer in too. You want to come too?
Hey, don't ask me no questions. Shut up and look pretty. Come on.
If your mouth must open and close, do it on this.
Oh, Lord.
That
Let me
was
put
that
on
one.
my hat.
Was that one broad from TNA there? Supposedly, I read that.
Oh, the Candice LeRae?
Yeah, I don't know. Whoever was supposed to like, I read that. Oh, so and so during the match with Cinemas, the so and so from TNA was there. I forgot what her name was.
Oh, one of the
stalker chick, kind of like looking from the audience.
I don't know.
Yeah. But it was supposedly some like Rosita or something like that from TNA.
Oh,
she was supposedly in the crowd for that match. I didn't see it. I didn't notice it. But I read it.
See, I thought all that was going to happen tonight because they were supposed to have a battle royal or something.
Enough of that.
I don't know. Whatever.
Okay, so here's the meat and potatoes. For you that you haven't been here for a while, you really don't like Roderick Strong.
No, I do not.
How is your opinion of Roderick Strong after this last episode of NXT?
One of the reasons why I don't like Roderick Strong is also one of the same reasons why I don't like Bobby Roode. They're kind of boring, generic, creative wrestler. They're just good mechanics. They're good wrestlers. You know, they know how to do the nice little indie style flippy dippy technical stuff. Maybe not even flippy dippy, but just they know how to wrestle really, really good. But that's it. That's all you know about them. Mr. Varsity Jacket, have a smile, happy to be here. Mr. ROH. Whenever you're like Mr. name of the company you work for, you're usually pretty boring and bland.
Or botch a lot like Mr. Kennedy.
Or botch. But I like what they did. I like these little vignette packages because it answered a question that we always ask on this goddamn show.
What's a blank?
A blank. Yeah. What is a Roderick Strong? Well, Roderick Strong, apparently he was an All-American kid who shouldn't have been an All-American kid because his parents were alcoholics and doing drugs, and one of them was a rock star, and he shouldn't have survived. And he, through wrestling, he was able to, turn his life around and be an upstanding citizen.
Before Heath Slater's trailer park gimmick, there was Roderick Strong, legit from the trailer.
Yes, with a fucking yard where he built a wrestling ring just so he could wrestle, kind of like how the Hardy Boys did back in Cameron, North Carolina.
Well,
goddamn, this kid's got
gumption.
Something. He's got something. It's not it, but it's something. It's a step in the right direction because you know why? That was part one
of the Roderick Strong
story. We know that there's going to be at least a part two because they said, hey, next week, which would be tonight right now, but I don't know if there's going to be 4 parts, if there's going to be more, but so far, god damn it, give me pretense, give me backstory, give me something to work with here, and that's exactly what they gave me. I mean, sure, it might be kind of a sappy sob story, like, oh, he came from a broken home, this and that, whatever. But god damn it, it's something better than nothing. It's better than just create a character from scratch and just throw some tights on a white guy and that's it. They did something with them.
The only flaw in hindsight that I have with this now, they should have fucking done this from the very beginning. Mm-hmm. That would have made me care even more about the first match. Roderick Strong versus Cien Almas at TakeOver, with Almas already being a badass dickhead heel, and Strong with some built-up babyface. Already my foot in the door. Roderick Strong in NXT. He's not just your normal indie guy with wrestling credibility. This is why we signed him. And then these vignettes building up to his first match, dude. He would have been a lot better off now than he is if he could have had that. At least to me, if he would have had that coming in.
Yeah,
because they do the same entrance with every indie guy from Ring of Honor or from Pro Wrestling Guerrilla or from TNA. Hey, we got the latest signee that's supposed to be some kind of something. No, they could have done that with him. Set him apart from everybody else. But again, just like you, we're figuring out what a Roderick Strong is, and it's more curious. It's got my curiosity enough to watch this coming episode of NXT to learn more, to hopefully build up some anticipation to invest something in him.
Yeah.
Because right now, with the depletion again from the Superstar ShakeUp, they need a lot of stock they need a lot of different stocks for you to invest in. And right now, Roderick Strong needs something to get that rate going.
Boom.
Where I'm at with Roderick Strong is where I don't know him, but it's like, hey, I don't know this Chris guy that I'm going to do a show with. Tell me about him, Abel. All right, he's a dick. Oh, okay. Okay, so before I meet him, I already have it in my mind that he's a dick. Roderick Strong.
Did I exceed your expectation?
And beyond.
Yes!
And an even bigger dick than I had it described.
Well, I didn't even have to break out the ruler for that one.
Abel and his he convinced me that I don't care. Before I even knew who he was, he convinced me that I don't care about Roderick Strong.
You motherfucker, you! You didn't even put much of an effort. I would have licked my hand like Aries before I hit
just
you.
by giving his opinion of him before. When I asked him, "Hey, who's Roderick Strong? Am I supposed to care about him when they first signed him?" He's just some bland guy from TNA. He sucks. So I don't care about him. He doesn't suck, but I don't care about him. I'm like, oh.
I'm all paranoid now. Yes,
I was
Ring of
like,
Honor.
oh yeah, whatever. I was like,
Same thing.
Yeah, T of Honor.
Stop.
And that's why I fast forwarded through the whole vignette. I fast forwarded through everything.
You didn't even watch it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it because it looked bland. I saw the jacket and I was like, this is whack. Like, I've seen this before. I've seen this.
I've seen better at Goodwill.
Yeah, I've seen this before. It's a story that they're just rehashing on somebody else. They're giving somebody else a character. You know what I mean? They're giving, but I will rewatch it because apparently it was good. I give a fuck about Aleister Black. Let's talk about something.
Ooh, yes.
Really good. Really good. That verse, my ringtone on my phone is Aleister Black's theme song.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gushed all over.
I love it.
Music last week.
I have Apple, so I had to buy the motherfucker. That's what I'm gonna get. I had to fucking actually endure. That's how you know I like it, because I paid money for the damn thing.
Too good for this.
That match against fucking Ohana, whatever his name is. Kona Crush. I don't.
Yeah. Kona Reeves.
Yeah, funny name. Like,
he's actually a decent guy. He's actually a lot better than he was when he first came out on NXT like 9 months ago.
Yes.
He's getting there.
He has a good look.
Yeah,
he has a good look, and I hope they build around him. You know what I mean? But
they don't have to build every Samoan, but he's got potential.
He's
not Samoan. He's Hawaiian.
Whatever.
Me and my wife get into this all the time. She says all the Samoans are Hawaiian, all the Hawaiians are Samoan. That's racist. But anyway,
they're all dark. Shoot them all.
But it's the Aleister Black show. That's what this is. Boy, that intro still gets me. That ring style gets me. Ooh, those kicks. That pre-kick before the kick. The kick before the kick. The shirt you put on before you go. The shirt before the shirt is what he did. That fucking tassels, and then he fucking meditates. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna kick you again. Just wait. There's a kick. Ooh, bam. Mm-hmm. That boy right there.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of like hybrid wrestlers right now in wrestling where they do a lot of strikes and a lot of kicks, and then they do these badass suplexes, and you know what? They also fly off the top rope, and they try to do a little bit of everything. Mm-hmm. The vibe I'm getting with Aleister Black is strikes. Mm-hmm. That's all he does. He's going to kick you in every way imaginable, every way possible. He's going to kick you from behind. He's going to kick you from front. He's going to kick you running. He's going to kick you, making you run to him. Yeah. He's going to kick you. He's just going to.
He's going to kick you while he kicks you.
Holy shit! They signed Chun-Li.
Yeah. He is the embodiment of that Naomi kick fucking move.
There you go.
He's actually doing
without a rear view.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. Dude, so far I'm thinking it. I mean, at some point they're gonna add to his repertoire, I would imagine. Yeah. But it's kind of refreshing seeing a guy who's just doing one little style, one set of things,
and different.
Yeah,
and different. Moving on with this difference, fucking Nikki Cross and Ruby Riott. I'm into it, man.
Your crazy matches my crazy.
Yeah, they're two different kinds of crazy.
Yeah,
but they're kind of the same.
Yeah,
not really.
Yeah.
The common denominator is they're white. Yeah. And from experience with a white girl, they all crazy.
They crazy.
Not that one.
Oh yeah, they're gonna put on a great match. I think so. I don't know. They're gonna tell a great story. That's better said, because I still don't know much about the wrestling.
Dude, you know what kind of match I want to see out of those two?
What?
I don't want to see a tuxedo match or a lingerie match. I want to see them in a straitjacket match because it fits them.
Ooh.
It fits them.
Yeah.
Figuratively and literally.
Remind me, what were the rules? You just have
to put your opponent in a straitjacket.
Okay.
Because they're fit to be tied. Because they bananas. Yeah. Cocoa Puffs. Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
White.
Their fighting was great. The Nikki Cross getting fucking pulled away. Oh, that was great. Everything was cool about it. Man, Ruby Riott.
She already has that catchphrase. Let's start her. I was like, okay. Right. Yeah. But still, she's cute. She knows how to wrestle. Yeah. I get it.
Dude,
that's not saying much, but yes.
She's what Arnold would have loved, in the WWE about 5, 6 years ago. You know what I mean? Like I said, she's what I loved about AJ Lee, but turned out to 11. Like little nerdy punk rock girl. But this is actual legitimate nerd.
She's got the tattoos. She's got the.
She's fucking CM Punk. That's what she is. She is CM Punk, and I like it. I mean, I'll be the first. Her face ain't whatever, but I love her.
So in 3 years, she's gonna leave to get her ass kicked by Cyborg in the Octagon, basically.
Yes.
Oh fuck. Then I'm not gonna.
She's gonna be Ronda Rousey's first fight in the WWE. First match.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing what I was hoping NXT would do. Is not like, oh my god, what do we do with what we have left? Nah, here's what we got. Check this out. Because next week there's gonna be a whole new show, or tonight, whatever. There's gonna be a whole new show with different people. Except St. Albans seems to be on every fucking NXT.
Yeah.
God damn.
Are you fucking complaining?
No, dude. And then he doesn't look tired because dude, they film all those in one fucking day.
They formed 4 episodes in a day.
That son of a bitch is refreshed every fucking episode.
Well, I mean, he did come from Mexico. You've ever been to Lucha Mexico?
I never noticed that
there's 4 shows a day in Mexico anyway.
They say La Sombra in his entrance.
Yeah, in his entrance music. It says
El Ídolo.
Yeah, La Sombra. Like, I see.
A little tip of the cap.
El pendejo.
Nacho. Encarnacion.
Hector says Aleister Black is WWE's answer to Shibata from New Japan Pro Wrestling.
No,
not
because
Shibata.
Not the burger.
No, because right now Aleister Black still has all of his brain cells. There's no way that he's equivalent to Shibata. Domo regato, toita shimashite. Yeah, dude.
I ran out of water a long time ago.
I'm going to make this comparison again because I'm already getting the vibes. This is classic Undertaker. Undertaker in the beginning of his career was just strikes, looks, and fear. And then he evolved into the American Badass where he wasn't trying to be something. He was just being himself. And then he evolved to where he brought back the Dead Man. But he also had some MMA. His strikes were a whole lot better towards the end of his career than they were in the beginning. You know, a lot of that MMA influence, especially him learning the Gogo Plata, the Hell's Gate. This is going to be, and then like even in the middle through his rivalry with Shawn Michaels in the mid to late 90s where he's starting to fly over the top rope. Right now, Aleister Black is giving you enough for you to say, oh man, I want more. And right when he's done giving you more, he's going to show another side of that Rubik's Cube. And he's like, holy shit, I didn't know he could do that. Then 10 years later, he's going to be the full-rounded, he's going to be the next dude. And I don't want to build him up too high right now, but the correlations are there right now that if they don't screw it up, especially now that the developmental you can see.
He has all those tools for him to be the next guy.
Imagine if UWF from Dallas, where Mark Calloway started, was actually aired right beside WWE. That's Aleister Black right now. And then by the time he gets out of UWF and goes right onto Wrestling Challenge, done.
You know what I can't really wait for is Aleister Black versus Finn Balor. Dude.
Aleister Black with Finn Balor.
Hey, is he a heel or a face? Aleister.
I don't know.
He's Aleister Black right now.
I don't know. Like, is Kona a heel? Then I guess that means he's a face. He fought a jobber last week, so I don't know.
It depends how it comes across.
He fought Cien Almas first, right? That's what who did he fight?
He actually
first match,
yeah.
It was Almas.
Technically, he fought Neville during the UK tournament. So we know what he do.
Wasn't out of
but right now, it was just Almas.
It was just Tommy.
And he lost, and then the next night, he was partying with the same bitches. Yeah. So, fuck it. Yeah. So, it was Almas.
So, but he did fight Almas as Aleister Black first. Almas is
but heel. It was just a debut talent. It wasn't a face or a heel. It was just, okay. So
that's who he fought at TakeOver.
Yes.
Okay.
At TakeOver.
Okay.
But yeah, man. NXT's an Aleister Black show.
I'm excited about NXT. I'm excited about a lot of aspects of it. I'm getting to know more of Kenta, Tommy, fucking everything. The girls, you know what I mean? They're gonna do there's different sets of girls doing their thing.
Yeah. It feels like they've done a good job replenishing this year after WrestleMania. I didn't feel like that after
remains to be seen as the tag
year.
title thing, the tag team picture. We'll see how that goes. We have those.
Dude, Heavy Machinery.
Yeah, Typhoon.
That's true. Yes, Typhoon and Earthquake.
And then the Gargano and Ciampa.
Mm-hmm.
And then those are
That's it. That's all I got right now.
I need more tag team.
Yeah, they need one or two more. Good ones, not just bullshit, whatever, Kona and Jason Jordan. Not Jason Jordan. No, I don't know. Kona and who are they team up with?
Because I made the mistake. How about the Samoan that was in the cruiserweight division?
Who was that?
He was really banking on you knowing it.
Yeah, I know.
You let him down.
There wasn't a Samoan in the cruiserweight.
He was probably Hawaiian.
No, it was they mentioned it that he's related to the headband to
The Shrinkers.
yeah.
Oh, so something. I don't know why. I don't know.
It'll come to me when we finish.
One of the people in the live chat will come up with it and shut us up.
That's it, man. That's the show.
That's wrestling.
So the sooner we get off the air, the sooner you can get on ProWrestlingTees.com, because I know you're a Heihachi guy from Tekken.
Oh, yes, sir.
And there's a brand new Bullet Club Tekken crossover shirt.
Yeah?
That has the Bullet Club like face, but then it has like the Heihachi hair coming out on the sides and on the bottom.
Yes.
And on the back it says Game Over on the bottom, and it's got the Bullet Club and Tekken branding on it.
Nice.
So far that's the only one, but I think there's more.
Nice.
That's cool.
So,
Yeah, I can't wait for that
cool.
Tekken game to come out
7?
too. Yeah, dude, that looks like it's gonna be fun. I haven't played a Tekken in maybe like 2 or 3 installations, so I haven't played a whole lot of console video games in the last few years. But man,
coming from a guy that's got an Xbox One right there, 50 feet away from us.
all it is a fucking WWE
Cable
network.
box.
Yeah, it's a network box.
It's a network and Netflix and chill box. That's all it is now. Yeah, but yeah, that sounds pretty badass.
That's it for the show, man.
All right,
You ready to watch the Rockets?
Yes.
Oh, I need to watch Better Call Saul.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
That's pre-tape. Rocks is going on now.
Yeah. All right. Adios, my friends. Keep it classy.
Toodles.
Go Rockets.
Oh, Rockets.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Los Rockets.
Los.
Los
Let's get out of here.
Rocatos.
Los Roquetos.